Hi guys, it's Jeff at Slavens Racing, and this is my new 2023 KTM 300 XCW. Just came in a couple days ago. My first time to ride it. It's only got 4 miles on it. Not a lot to tell about this bike. So for those of you that don't keep up with KTM's changes, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023 are all the same bike. It's just different graphics each year. We called those BNG years, bold new graphics. Other than that, the bikes are the same. Yeah, there's some minor little things here and there. It came with a little cheesy skid plate this year that I'm going to get rid of. It's got the orange frame now, which is cool. But all the mechanical items, the way everything fits, all the parts from 2021, 22, all fit on 2023s. Everything fits. So all I've done to this bike so far are I've changed the wheels out because I wanted some different tires. I had this wheel set already built up, so I just threw these on. I don't like riding with the Dunlops in the conditions that we have, so I'll be peeling those off and sawing them. But and I've got tubeless on there, so I've got tire pressures that I like. Anyhow, sorry it's really windy today. We've had months on end of bad wind this year, so it's been making it difficult to produce quality videos. I hope the wind doesn't affect us too much. So here's the other side of it. You can see that other than the graphics, it is the same bike. It's 20, 21, 22. So it feels like the mapping's the same in the ECU. Very rich on the bottom. And it runs decent, but it doesn't run like a fully tuned, fully built motor with higher compression and a better tuned ECU. Not even close. I mean, my 20 would definitely smoke this because it's all pumped up. But this one will be pumped up soon. I'll be starting the build on this tomorrow. It'll take me just a few days to build it. And then I'll get back to you with all those build specs and show you what I've done. I'm going to be changing the forks, complete different set of forks, different shock, as well as a lot of other things. And this build's going to be a little different than ones I've done in the past. See about that. So I'll just show you this, guys. Okay, you can see it has 4 miles on it. And I want you to see that because I want you to hear, listen in the video how I'm riding it, how I break it in. I basically just ride them. I don't do any type of break-in procedure except for ride them, with the exception of doing stupid things like going 6th gear up a sand wash. It's something that's really going to overload the motor, or going out and doing a bunch of crazy hill climbs or something. Just ride them. That's all you got to do, ride them. You do not do heat cycles. Those are one of the most ridiculous things you can do. That was designed way back when we had cast iron cylinders and cast iron rings and everything else. Motors have come way beyond that. And so, don't waste your time on a heat cycle. That's a total joke. Don't putt. Go out and ride. Just ride it. I'm not telling you to rev the guts out of it in every gear, every time. But, you'll hear when I'm riding this bike how I do it. All right, guys, so, even with 4 miles on the bike, my initial impressions of this bike is there's no changes. Runs the same as they did the previous 3 years. Handles the same. Suspension feels the same. There's not a lot to tell you. But, so here, hold on just a minute and I'll turn on the GoPro and we'll go for a little cruise here. Okay guys, here we go. I'm just going to do a couple miles with the GoPro on, just and then wrap it up. Alright guys, that's about enough of this. It's a very nice stock bike, but I don't like stock bikes. You know, I'm not comfortable riding this bike very well. The trail is extremely dry and slick, and the bike's not set up for me. The bars are too low, foot pegs are too high. Suspension, you know, basic stock suspension, which is mediocre at best. Not bad for a stock bike, but there's many levels above this in suspension. And so I'm going to be building this bike to where it's comfortable for me, to where it performs a lot better, chassis performance as well as engine performance. This motor's pretty good off the bottom. I mean, it's got a nice bottom end. It's definitely rich down there, but it still runs well. The mid-range and top end are just flat as a pancake. I mean, this thing does not like to rev. It doesn't even pull hard into the mid-range. But that's the way they've been for the last few years, and since they've gone to fuel injection. And it's the same bike that we've had since 2020. And you know, it's a damn nice platform to start with, to start building the bike that fits you, that performs better. You know, the suspension, the stock suspension, when you first get them, they feel halfway decent, fairly compliant stuff. As they break in and get worn in some, they get worse and worse. They get wiggly, wobbly. They actually get more harsh on the small stuff, and then less bottoming resistance as time goes on. None of those things appeal to me and make me start turning the throttle the wrong way. But my overall impression is, you know, KTM builds a damn good product. KTM, Husky, and the new gas gases, those are all great brands to start from. You know, as a starting platform in order to build an even better bike. Guys just always say, well, why don't they put this on from the factory or that on from the factory? Well, how much do you want to pay for your bike? I mean, you guys already whine about the price. The more trick stuff they put on, the more expensive they're going to be. And bikes are one size fits all. You know, they're for guys like me who ride rocky. This trail is not rocky, it's just dry and slick. But I typically ride really rocky trails. I ride also a lot of these dry and slick trails. You know, some of you guys might be riding a lot of sand. Other guys, like in the Midwest, have got that magic dirt, that black loamy stuff. So, you know, it's a one size fits all bike. They can't make them work for everybody. So stop whining if you are, and just build the bike to work for you. If it's not in your budget, well then, I don't know, sit home on the couch and get fat, I guess. But I really like seeing you guys out on the trail. I like meeting new people. There's nothing better than throttle therapy. And if you're gonna get a new bike, this is as good as any of them. And I'm going to make it a hell of a lot better when I'm done. So guys, go out and buy a new bike. This is not a big change year, as I've already mentioned. It's just a bold new graphics year. 2024 should be a major change for this. The newer engine that's coming out in the XC model of this in the fall. The XC and SX model in the fall is going to have a new engine with an electronic power valve. Different cases where they've completely eliminated the Kickstarter boss to lighten things up, and the different intake injection system, the throttle body injection. So that's all coming in the late fall, October, November on the XC models. The W models will not be changed until 24. So if you're wanting to wait for a change, a big change, well then that would be the year for you to wait for. But overall, guys, this is a damn nice bike, and I guarantee you not a lot of things will make you happier than having a new shiny bike in your garage. So go out and get one. That's all for now. Hope to see you on the trail.